about a girl who is unlucky with love. Like, this girl is literally unlucky with love. And the thing is that all of her friends actually found love and they are in their husband's houses. But then she's the only one and she's going to turn 31. I mean, she's turning 31 already. And the point is that in her 31st birthday, she didn't even get any birthday gift from any guy and stuff like that. It's not like she's not beautiful. She's extremely beautiful. She's everything that a man would actually want. But guess what? Love did not just find her. I mean, she did not find love. Whatever happened, there was no love finding in that situation. And now, her father called her and told her, how old are you now? You're 31 years old. Remember that your mother hit menopause at 35. So what are you planning to do with your life? See what I did there? What are you planning to do with your life? And then she decided that she's going to do a project. The project is to put a ring on it at 32. So that means whatever she has to do, she needs to get a ring on her finger at the age of 32. But then how is she going to do it? Yes, so she had a plan. That's the thing. Some ladies have a plan. Some ladies want to get married, but they don't have a plan. How do they plan to achieve that goal? And she planned that. She had looked at her life. All the guys that she had actually met and dated were just random people. Now she wanted to be intentional about her dating life this time. She wanted to be intentional about the kind of people she lets into her life. And guess what? She decided that she was going to go to church, even though she hasn't been to church in like ages. She said, I'm going to go to church right now and I'm going to find my man in the church. And guess what? She went to church. Guess the church that she actually went to. She went to Harvester's church, guys. Hey, Harvester's, did you know it is Harvester's church that actually brought up this movie? Yes, Harvester's church is responsible for this particular amazing movie that I'm talking about to you guys now. And that is You May Only Kiss the Bride. And so she said she's going to go to church. After attending church, and from attending church, she's going to join a unit, because when you join a unit, you meet people in units and cells. You know, when you just come to church and just go like that, in a church that has like thousands of people, how do you now meet specified group of people? She started to join a unit and she was like, which unit will I join? And she said she cannot even sing to help, and she needs to join a unit where she will be seen. You get, she wants a place where she can go to see eligible bachelors. That was her plan, going to church. Can you see someone that had plans? Some people are just going to church, they don't even have a plan for them. They say, I've been in church since. Someone that just came to church just came and took the guy that I like. No, it's not like that. You make your plans. If you don't make plans, nothing will share for you. This girl actually made a plan, and as she made her plans, guess how the plan turned out. So from the plan, and she said she's going to look for a unit that is very, very, exposed. People will see her very well. And she was like, okay, which unit? She cannot do choir because she cannot sing. She cannot do ushering because she cannot stand for so long. She can say, another one, the greeters. Those people that will be greeting you as you're entering the church. She was like, that one, that's what she's going to do. And then next she joined you. Guess what she did next? They will have uniform. She went to upgrade her wardrobe for just church activities alone. Just church. I started going to church on Sundays and on Wednesdays. Wednesdays for their midweek service and Sundays is for the normal church service. And she decided she needs to go for the midweek service. Okay. And she started doing it for and guess what? On the first day she got to church, there was a message that was preached, and that message touched her soul. She was like, this message is practically just talking to me. It's talking to me because she is the kind of person that gives away herself too easily to guys, whether too easily or hardly, I don't know. But the point is that they have not paid your bride price and you are giving yourself away. That's no man will really regard you like that. And that's why she had so many failed relationships. It may work for some people, but then some people had not carried that kind of thing, and that's what happened to her. And so after she heard that message, she decided that she was going to practice something called chastity. And chastity means abstaining from any form of sexual immorality until marriage. And then she now said, okay, she's going to, when she positioned herself, she was always meeting guys every time. And she started, getting to know different kind of guys. You get meeting different guys, and she was calling them eligible bachelors. But then not everybody in church may actually be to your taste. So she has to filter them and see the one that are actually good for her. And she was tired. She was like, hey, it's been 2 months, so I've not really found one yet. And her friends kept on telling her, no worry, you eventually find that person. And so after so many years, no, so many months, like 2 months of searching and going on dates with different guys, she finally met one guy. And guess how she met that guy? She met with the pastor of the church one day, and I was like, I just joined this. The pastor was like, oh my god, oh, have you joined any unit yet? You've not joined. She called the leader of the unit. You come and attend to this young lady here and make sure she joins the unit. And that was great. And that was all that she needed, that introduction. So maybe I'm just looking for that introduction that can just link it to your man straight. Straight. And that was what she just needed, that introduction. And she got the introduction that she actually did need. And guess who the guy was? Guess who the lady is? The lady is Ariyike Dimples, and we know the guy. The guy is Daniel ETIM Effiong. Well. So, and she was like, when she saw him, let's say he swept her off her feet because he was stunning. I mean, he is stunning. I mean, but you get my point, Sha. So he was like everything that she wanted, and she came back home and she was telling her friends like, hey, you need to see who I saw today. And she was like, she started following this guy on, she searched for him, found him on internet, found him on Instagram, and she didn't want to follow him directly. She didn't know that she's stalking him, so she now created another account to follow him. That one did not work because she did not follow her back. The reason being that she wanted to see what it's all about in his Instagram page, but his Instagram page was private, so now you have to be following this person before you can get to see what's going on in their lives. Hey, so finally they started following each other. And she was not like, this guy is all about church. It's not church, it's work, or if it's not work, it's family. Where would there be time for me in this? She was really counting herself as part of, you get, picturing their future together already. And after, he started picking interest in her. And when he started picking interest in her, guess what happened? He called her out for a date. And I went for the first date. And first it was pretty much okay, but then she received an emergency call. One of her friends was in labor and she had to leave. And they were already having this kind of deep conversation because the guy was asking her like strong questions about, relationship and God. And she was just struggling to put the words together when her friend called her. She was like, this guy, you're a lifesaver. Whoever called now, the lifesaver, just save me now. And said she had to leave. And was like, no, I'll take you to that place. He said, no, don't worry, I will leave, I will go. He said, don't worry, I'll take you. Took her to the hospital. He said he thought she was lying, that she wanted to run away from the date. And she was like, no, our friend actually was in a fix and she was about delivering and she wanted to be there for her friend. So before that, I found out she was not lying. They prayed together, and guess what? All of the things he said in the prayer actually worked out. The friend did not later go through the CS and all of that. She gave birth to the baby, and he took her home. After taking her home, so she was happy, and she found out that he didn't even try to make any advances of her, like normal what other guys would do now. They will come, they will, try to do one or two things, But he did not do any of that with her at all. All that he did was just take her out and said that, what, our date did not complete today. So we're going to have to complete this date later on. And she was super excited because she felt like she was not even up to his standard. Like he was too good for her. And she knew that she had a purpose for coming to the church. And it was to get a man. And the point is that she had plans, and the plan was actually working for her. So some of you that are in the church and are just sitting down, not doing anything, you have to do something. Make yourself be seen. It's only when they see you, they will notice you. If they don't see you, they will notice you. And she wasn't doing too much. She was dressing in a spectacular way. Like it was modest, but yet calling attention. If you see this, I'm telling you guys, if you see the dressing that she put on for this particular movie, it was top notch. And guess what, guys? The relationship kept on going, and he introduced her to their unit. For this church, guys, when they introduced you to their pastor, that's the end. That means you're the one. He introduced her, and she was like, "Oh my God! Like it seems like I'm going to be getting this ring at my 32nd birthday." But guess what happened? And then she was like, she's sure this guy is going to propose to me. This is the guy. She was like, oh, what's the point of chastity again? What's the point of abstaining from any form of sexual immorality? Let's just do it. At least I know that it's the one for me. And then he called her She called him over to his place because he would never invite her over to her place, to his place alone. People will always be there. So she wanted an alone time with him. And she said, don't worry, my friends are coming with their husbands. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Don't worry. Let me come and join you and cook and do other things. He said, don't worry. Just come. He said he's going to come with the wine and all that. And he came to her house and he opened the door and saw roses. Petals. What is all these ones? Hey. And the girl has planned. She has planned how she wants to enter this guy. And she came. He came in. She see the dress that this girl wore. Hey. The plan was seduction. And he almost fell for it. You know what he did? He did what Joseph did to Potiphar. He ran. He flee. Like he ran away. He ran. He took to his heels and ran away. Yes, you will not find that guy. You could not find him. Like she couldn't even find him because it was like, oh my God. Yes, he ran away. You will not find him anywhere. And she was surprised. She was like, what the hell? Why would this guy do this to me? Why would he just leave me like that? You know, they already had plans that they were not going to do those stuffs until marriage. And she was pissed off that he did that to her and stuff like that. And she was not planning on going back to her ex because her ex was someone that, you know, wants all those stuff. So she felt like if she didn't give it to the guy was supposed to. You know, there's some people that are already mentally gone. Like he must. And wow. So as I was saying, she was pissed off and he needed to apologize to her. So after some weeks of not taking her his calls, he came over to her place and I was like, so you can come to my place. Eh? You remember I told us alone, no, this and that. But later on, he proposed to her. And that was 4 months in the relationship. Hey, 2 months of searching for the guy, 4 months in relationship. That was 6 months. That was, you know, it was not even up to the time set for her 32nd birthday. And when he proposed to her, she was like, she was not deserving of his proposal. And she didn't accept it though. She did not accept it at that moment. She felt like she needed to go and find God for herself, first of all, before she can actually accept this good guy that was in front of her. She didn't want to spoil everything. She wanted to, and she had to go tell her mentor in church that this is what's happening to her, and then she gave her life to Christ. Can you imagine? She was in a church unit, but then she had not even given her life to Christ, which is to tell you that people can be in church. Many people are in church for different reasons. Yes, don't go and say because you met the person in church means that the person is a saint. No. So she was not even like good person that you get that actually accepted Jesus into her life. It was then that she accepted Jesus and started following Jesus. After a long run, about a month later, she later, started, speaking to God, started hearing God, and then the guy came forth again. He proposed to her again, second time, and this time she knew that she was ready for him. She knew that Jesus Christ had already cleansed her, and she was ready. And that was how the movie. This movie it's a very, very good movie. I'm not going to lie. If you've not watched the movie, it's fine. I just did my review. What do you guys think about the review? I mean, I feel like I'm going to give this movie a 9/10. What's missing in the movie? Nothing really. I just feel like the one I should hold it. But yeah, the movie review. I mean, the movie is a very, very good movie, and it's a very good movie for anybody, any person to watch. You cannot say that there's nothing to learn. There's a lot of the lessons to be learned from this particular movie. And I implore you guys, if you've not watched the movie, go and check out the movie Harvesters TV. You'll find this particular movie there. And also, what next? Yes, subscribe if you love getting movie reviews. I talk about movies, so I love watching movies. So if you love interacting in a movie way, I'm here for you. See you guys in my next video. Let me know what you think about this movie. If you watch the movie, what do you rate this movie? If you know what the movie, tell me if through my review you love watching the movie, you like to check out this movie. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.